Hello everybody, it's Christine. I'm going to do a layout. I think I'm going to call this one of my leftovers ones because all I have left, this is from a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month, but I say that, I've got extra things. That can't be true. Or either I've managed to combine it at some point. So I'm not certain, but this is all I have left. So we're going to call it the leftovers. I have one sheet of full paper with these little cameras and whatnot, and then the back side is this black one. And then I have this purple one. I actually started to set all this stuff aside to just put in like scraps and cards. And I thought, well, hold on. I can do something with this because I've got this square here of purple flowers. That's a bunch of those. And I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use this. And, you know, I got these little purple flowers with these cameras. And then there's this, which is cute. And then there's this. So it's not quite, if I trim it, it'll be the same. I'm going to have to think about that because I could do something cool. Maybe like this. That could be cute, actually. Just like that. And you'll never know the difference. I may have to trim this one just a tad, just to make it the same size. And then I have this photo I pulled out. It's my little baby. My little small baby here. She was, I'm going to call her 4 months old, 4 months old here. Not much. That's my husband and my father-in-law. This is me. I'll probably cut it down to 4x4, though, just because I don't need to be in there. That doesn't matter. And I think what I'm going to do, I got some black cardstock over here. I think I'm going to mat it. I'm going to like do a lot of framing and matting with this black here because I think that'll really pop. And then I also have a couple tags. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I'll stick this away. I have these purpley ones and the black ones, so that could be cute. You know, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure that out. And then I still have some stickers. I still have some chipboard, and I still have some little journaling ephemeras. So, oh, and I pulled this out. So I thought this could go in the tags. This could be cute. So, let me do the trimming. Y'all, this cat has been, I was gone for a couple of days, and she has clearly been sitting all over my stuff, which I've told myself I wasn't going to leave it out anymore because I've told you guys she's been sick on it now and again, twice. And I thought, why am I doing that? I shouldn't have left it out. But anyways, okay. So, I don't know when I'll put this up because I've got some scheduled stuff, and I don't know. We'll see when this goes up. Probably mid-late July, something like that. So it's a little early, but that's okay. So let me do a little trimming, and I'll be back on in just a minute. Okay, I had actually pulled 2 pieces of black cardstock thinking I might need to use them, but I only ended up using 1 because I got the black that's the frame around the photo paper, the camera paper, and then I used that and then gutted that to mount the photo. So I was actually able to do this with just 1 piece of black cardstock. I did have to trim down my little floral by a little, I think a 1/4 inch or something on 2 sides to make it fit inside my little black frame there, but that was totally fine. And so as you can see, I've framed out the black, I've matted the purple flowers in black, and now I'm going to start organizing the photo with that vertical piece. And I completely forget initially my little black and white word paper. So I'm going to glue this down, and I think I start looking at the tags even. I don't remember now if I looked at the tags and then happened to catch my eye on the black and white wordy bit paper. I was like, oh shoot, that was supposed to come across. So I even glued this down, y'all. I just completely forgot it. I think it's off to the side under the stickers maybe. I'm not really sure where it's sitting at the moment. I started with those tags on top, and I thought, no. Yeah, this is what happened. I noticed that, and I go, oh, shoot, I got to put that down. So I'm going to set this down here, and that's going to be my horizontal element. And I'm going to then set the photo back down. Now, I'll tell you, the purple flowers is a little busy, but I'm okay. I think it looks cute. I'm not going to worry about it. And when I say a little busy, it's actually more against that yellow or that little hello tag. It kind of, they get a little bit lost, but I'm not going to worry about it. Again, I'm trying to use up the last of these little pieces of paper, so I'm okay with it. I noticed on my hello tag there, I had kind of off-cut that one a little bit, so I fixed that up. I have already tied on the black and white string. I did wrap it through the whole 2 times just for the heck of it. Thought I'd see what that looked like. And I think it looked cute, so we're going to go with that. I get off in this little journaling bits section here, and I'm going to just pull out the thing that says the little things. I don't know what my title is. I think it's going to end up being Hello Happy Memories, because you'll see in a second I'm going to get my chipboard. But I do like that it's the little things because she's little. That's about my little girl. I got this little bit here that says Love Life. That's a little taggy bit there. I'm going to go through these journal bits again just to see is there anything else I want to pull out, because I'm thinking behind the tag maybe. And then I also contemplated switching out the one with the little bits to the, or the little things to the top there. And I thought, no, I like that up there. So that's going to stay. So I think in a second I'm going to cut away. I'm actually talking to my dad on the phone here. I had actually called him this morning, and because I knew they had gone on a little road trip, basically the same time we were on our road trip. And again, I'm recording this in mid-June, you guys. So whatever time this goes up, it's probably weeks ago. But they had gone on a little trip, and so I had called to check on him. He didn't answer this morning. He said they were tired. They had gotten back, and they'd gone up to Chicago, went down into, I think, Nashville. They went into Little Rock. They had a big old road trip, so he was kind of wore out, but he was excited. He said they had a really good trip. They saw some cool stuff, and I was pleased for him. So I've got in that chipboard there, and you can see I pulled out the chipboard, the little banner, the little flag banner at the bottom, and I've pulled out Happy Memories. I will actually end up putting Happy Memories up on foam. I'll also get back into that chipboard in a minute for the flowers, but for the moment I've glued all that down. I went off camera to do that because I didn't want y'all to sit there and watch me have to glue those pieces down, but I will actually come in with these little chipboard flowers, and I'm just going to use this little, again, these are a little hard to see on those purple flowers, I'll give you that, but I'll come in with some Nuvo glue in just a second. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to use these up. I don't have too much left. It's going to go in my sticker box over there, which is a bit of a shame. I keep adding to my sticker box, you guys, and I need to stop. I can't say I stopped doing that because it's like you're always going to have these sticker sheets. They're just almost never ending sometimes. So, yeah. Anyway, did I get anything off the sticker sheet? Yes, I found a little cup, a little coffee cup, and a little word love. And I only put that in there because there's a little mug in the photo. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to cover up kind of me because I've cut myself out of the photo. And then also all this left is like my legs and stuff. And so I thought, well, I'll put those little stickers there, and I thought it looked kind of cute. So that is basically it. I will at the bottom journal Greg, Brooke, and Phil in 1998 at Papa's house. So I just added the, you know, who that was and the date and stuff like that. And so that is the layout, you guys. That's my leftovers layout. I think it turned out cute, and I'm glad I have used the papers up. So now I have to file the leftover ephemera away. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye.